Three, two, one. Hello, thank you for meeting with us today. My name is Jacob Herbold, and this is my associate Griffin Heyemeyer, and we are both managers at Beckett Markets, the specific chain where you shop every single day. And we would like to talk to you today about what we have done and this little problem that we're having, mainly what we can do to fix it and what we're planning to do in the future. Before we get into any of that, we just want to thank you not only for bringing up this account and this complaint with us and the managerial department, but also for agreeing to come down here today on your off day to talk to us about this problem and hopefully find a way forward. We believe that we have come up with a program and we have come up with a response that will not only satisfy you, satisfy us, but also satisfy the greater community as a whole. So to outline what we want to talk to you today about, we're first going to talk about what we promised you with this coupon program and exactly how we broke that promise. Second, we want to talk about what we are planning to do in the future to rectify this mistake, not only for you personally, but also to ensure that none of this ever happens to another Beckett Markets customer ever again. And then finally, we are open to answering any questions or concerns you may have about not only what we propose today, but also about the general process that we outline as a whole. Now, I'm going to pass it over to my associate, Griffin Heyemeyer, who is going to talk a little about the situation that brought us to this moment.
When you shop at Beckett Market, we make a promise to you as a business that you have our loyalty and our trust, and that we will provide a quick, easy shopping experience to you whenever we can, and provide to you, to your satisfaction, the services that we can. When we provided this coupon promotion, we advertised it as being easily accessible and available in the store, and that all of the coupons would be redeemable. However, due to a mistake that we take full responsibility for as a company, you did not get the correct coupon and we broke our promise to you and therefore broke your trust. That was our mistake as a business. And as humans, we make mistakes just like anyone would. And we're immensely sorry for the trust that we've done, and we hope that we can rectify it in the future. Because we are a business built on this promise and this trust between us and our consumer, and what we can do to help nurture the wounds that we may have created. We value you as a customer, as you are the backbone of our business. And that's why we value you coming here today. Because it's this promise that we make to our customers that our business is built upon. And it's this promise that we need to continue to make in the future in order to allow us as a business to thrive and in order to provide for our communities and for our constituents to be happy as they shop at Beckett Market. To talk more about who we are as a business and the values that drive us is my associate, Jacob Herbold.
Yes. And to defend this idea that you are 100% right objectively, I'd like to talk a little bit about our customer-business relationship, particularly the business notion, the all-important business notion that the customer is always right. And the customer is always right for several reasons. The customer is always right because they are using their labor, their money, and their time to shop at our market when they could have shopped anywhere else. The customer is always right because they are trusting us as a food supplying area to not only supply them with food safely, but supply them with food that is at a proper rate, and that food that is at a rate that will allow them to continue to live prosperously. And most importantly, we believe that the customer is always right because we as a business implicitly, every time the customer opens our doors, we give the recency to the customer, and we tell the customer that regardless of what happens in the store, this store is meant to make them feel safe, respected, and heard while shopping. And we really try to do this through several ways. We want to build a loyal customer base, have relationships and discussions like this. And we don't want things like this coupon to get in the way of building those customer bases. We want to reduce returns and warranty claims, something we simply can't do if we have problems again like this coming up. Because while this is just a small coupon thing, it is probably indicative of something larger. And if something larger were to happen, we want to be able to have a precedent that we can follow that shows that we always put the customer first if there is something that ends up being more serious coming down the line. Next, we want to reduce We want to improve customer satisfaction. And the first way of doing that is, again, making sure that we have minimal mistakes and that we listen to our customers. Then we want to improve sales processes for customers through the use of these coupons in a very easy way. And finally, we want to decrease negative user experience. And what is the best way to do that? Well, the best way to do that is to have conversations like this and not to get weighted down by these things. All in all, these few metrics prove that we as a business believe that the customer is always right. And we believe that in this situation, it is 100% right for you to get this coupon. And in fact, it's 100% right for us to go further to ensure that this never happens again. So I'm going to turn it back over to my colleague, Griffin Heyemeyer, who's going to talk a little bit about what we plan to do in the future to ensure you and other fellow customers will not feel this way again.
Our words mean little as a business if we don't take action to support them. We can say all we want, that we believe the customer is right and that we want to do what we can to promote our local communities, but unless we actually take direct action to help promote our communities and help promote you as a customer, our words mean nothing. That's why we believe we have a quick plan that's based upon your trust in building trust with you and showing loyalty as a brand to its customers, hoping we can receive the same loyalty in turn, that we believe we can rectify the mistakes that have happened and stop future mistakes in happening in the future. First, we have a two-part plan to show you as a customer that we care about you individually and to thank you for taking your time to help us improve as a business, as it's really us that you're helping by talking to us about the issues that we have created, that we take responsibility for. Secondly, we have a two-part plan to help build trust further in our communities and help promote our idea as a customer service oriented business that is built upon the idea of promoting the customer and providing satisfactory experiences. First, what we want to do is let you use the coupon despite the fact that it's expired, because we made a promise to you to allow you to use coupons that we put out. So we believe that we can help promote that promise by allowing you to use it. Secondly, we want to provide you with additional coupons, one that you could possibly bring to your friends or to other members that you support in your community to help spread the word about our company's loyalty so that we can both promote you and at the same time you're promoting us. And we believe that it's that distinction and that community between us as a business and you as a customer that allows us both to thrive. And we want to make sure that other customers also continue to have this good experience. So our two-part plan is going to consist of first a training program and a new customer feedback plan. That, if so, we want to allow you to be the first person to participate in. It will take place over the next 6 weeks. Additionally, like I said, we want to train our employees to better understand exactly what happened and how it can be fixed. And as managers, it's our responsibility to take control of the situation and make sure our employees understand how many of these coupon things they need to take away and how many they need to put out every day. So they can understand to do this properly and make sure a situation like this never occurs. Now, if you have any questions, this would be a great time for you to ask them because we really value your feedback and would love to answer any concerns you had about the process that we outlined for you. We're going to take to help promote your trust in the business.
Awesome. And we have one of those questions right here. We have your first question, specifically your question, how can you ensure this won't happen again? And we believe that we can ensure this won't happen again through sort of a summary of everything we've been saying so far. Through this customer relations program and this job training, we can ensure that not only are we changing the Beckett Markets procedure in this very moment, but the Beckett Markets procedure as a whole. Again, these instances are indicative of a larger whole. And we at Beckett Markets not only see that that larger whole is something that we can address, but we see it as something that we can address effectively. And we are confident that the pieces of policy that my partner has laid out will be able to control this scheme. And again, if you are worried that they won't, that is why we are giving you the opportunity to have direct involvement and direct input into our programs. In the end, you can help us ensure this won't happen again using your own intuition and that special brand of customer loyalty that brought you to us with this request at first.
And your other question, which is great, if I call your corporate office, will they agree with our decision? Well, yes, we believe that we have a unique family-like community here at our local Beckett Market. We believe that all of our customers have a unique relationship, not just to the organization as a whole, but to us as a small business that supports our direct community. We believe that our feelings and our sentiment and our value of putting the customer first and providing customer satisfaction and loyalty above all others does come first to not only us here in this family-like community, but across all levels of management, as it's a culture that's fostered within the community and a culture that's promoted even at the highest levels. So no matter who you would call within the managerial team, I believe all of them would directly support our position and our work to help put your voice first and to put the trust that you foster between us every day and that you test every day by shopping here, put it first before anything else when it comes to customer support and customer relations. Thank you so much for coming to talk to us, and thank you so much for shopping at Beckett Market.
Yes, we appreciate every single word you say. And we will ensure that through these programs and through this coupon, we will ensure that none of this will ever happen again. And that you will be able to shop by yourself, with your family, with your friends, and as a community at Beckett Markets, feeling that you are heard, feeling that you have trust, and most importantly, feeling that Beckett Market is again the best place for any family and community to shop in our area. Thank you.
Thank you.